in July. It was a hot Friday early evening, and imagine that, hot July Dallas. I was home with my family and watching TV, and I hear my wife, ah, ah, she's screaming at the top of her lungs. I run out the window and see a 3 to 4 foot copperhead going off my deck. So what did I do? Jumped in the phone booth, put on the super dad cape, reached into the garage, got a flathead shovel, look over the rail, and I trapped the snake's tail just as he's going under my deck. So I jimmy the shovel against the house, I go on the ground, and I grab his tail, and I'm pulling. I knew better than to jerk, because then he's gonna come back and bite me. So I'm pulling, and those snakes are strong. I thought I was strong. I was pulling. The whole time I'm pulling, I knew, let it go. I knew it was time, just let it go. But I couldn't do it. I kept pulling, then I started jerking a little. Then I went, well, I'm going to let it go. Then I had a great idea. I'm going to smoke that snake out. So I grabbed lighter fluid, and I have a composite deck. Composite is material. What I didn't know is there's wood underneath the deck supporting a composite deck. That's a very important point. I get the lighter fluid and I put it in the hole and I light it, and I've got the shovel. I'm waiting on the snake. The whole time I was saying, let it go, just let it go. But I couldn't. Finally, after a few minutes, it's hot, it's sweltering, he's not coming out, so I put the fire out and it's over. Or is it? I go inside. 20 minutes later, I'm going to give my baby a bath. I pick him up, I look outside and see puffs of smoke coming out from my deck. I grab the garden hose and I'm soaking down the deck to no avail. I grab a 4-pound hammer, I smash a hole where I had lit the fire. I'm about to go into the hole, and I'm thinking, this is where the snake went in. He's gonna bite me on the hand. So I'm doing this, scared to death. Meanwhile, smoke's coming out from all areas of my deck. My wife comes out. You want me to call the fire department? Yeah, but tell them not to turn the sirens on. Did we know what standard operating procedure means? That means they go on a call, they turn on the sirens. 30 seconds later, I hear these sirens. I open my gate. There's 2 fire trucks in front of my house. And of course, the neighbors are coming. Hey, what's going on over at Scotty's house? They're coming over, and I'm sheepishly telling them what I did, and they're going, oh my God. So the fire chief says, break the deck. They get hammers, and they're smashing with axes and hammers a 5 by 5 foot section of my deck to find one board that was smoldering, causing all of that smoke. One little board, but it was so damp under there, it was causing the smoke to come out. The entire time through the process, in my head, I kept telling myself, just let it go, let it go. Is there someone, like a friend, a toxic relationship, or a bad habit that you intuitively know it's time to let it go? I have a couple of friends that live in Abilene, and we used to play together. We used to party together. I'm almost 50. These 2 guys, one is my age and the other's in his 50s. And they're kind of still up to the same game, shenanigans, playing a real low-level game. They're not playing a big game in life. And I just don't return their texts or calls anymore because I know it's time to let go. Is there anyone in your life that you know it's just simply time to let go of that person, that bad habit, something that just doesn't serve you? A lot of the times we hang on to that habit. We're pulling on it, hoping things will change. But if we listen to our intuition, we know when it's time to let go. And if we don't let go, you're going to end up the talk of your neighborhood. You're going to end up with a smashed deck. You're going to end up with things that just don't serve you anymore. So I invite you to listen to your intuition, let go of the person, the event, the thing that doesn't serve you best in your life, and keep the fire trucks away from your house and keep the neighbors from gawking over the fence wondering what you're up to. Mr. Toastmaster.